All right, looks like we're live. Hey, welcome back, guys. This is Joshua Sohn on another live stream today. This is where we get to make some music in real time. You get to see the process, just doing my thing. Every episode's a little bit different. We do episodes on composing something from scratch. In this case, we're actually revisiting something that I wrote on another previous live stream. I forget which episodes, but I put a link in the description below if you want to see those. In terms of the track, it's a fantasy emotional track. So, what I'd like to do is rework this piece up, polish it up so that it can be released alongside my other tracks that are on this album that I'm going to call Soundtrack Originals Volume 2. So, really excited about it. It's a long time coming. Usually, what I do is I have a batch of tracks that I've written in the past, and then if I have the rights to them, usually I'll just kind of keep them on the side, and then eventually put that out onto its own little standalone album. So that's gonna be coming out sometime this year. Let's go. Let's hope for the best. And if I have some time in the next few weeks or even to the next couple of months, I should be able to finish this. All right. So with that being said, let's go and get started. Let's do this track thing. I'm gonna go ahead and play you the track from the top, and just a little side notes. Everything that you hear is going to be not mixed, and it also was transferred from a different template. So I used this template a while ago, another template that's not this one, and I'm transferring it over here. So it might kind of sound funny at first, so we're gonna also tweak that as we go. Here we go. All right. So, yep. This is a long time coming. When I listen to this track, there's a lot of things that I feel is empty, energy-wise or emotion-wise on certain sections. And I made a list here, so I can kind of go over some of that. But basically, this is what's on the agenda for today. We're gonna be reworking the beginning. We're gonna be adding maybe some music box like sounds or like even a celeste. We're gonna make the harp more just a little bit less static and more active. There may be some arpeggios, things like that. And then I like to also add the Elysium harp, which is by Sound Iron, and do some glissandos and things like that. So that would be fun. Measure 3, add more warmth with pads. Okay, yeah, so let's just work on the beginning. I think that part could use the most work. And then there's a few other things I want to change, like the percussion part and that middle big section could be a lot more bass heavy, I think. Less snare driven and more, I don't know, maybe like trailer tom kind of sounds. We'll see. We'll play around with that a bit and figure out a good solution. So I have DVD. Where did you learn it? Well, this piece is just something that I heard in my head, and I fleshed it out after writing the theme. So, yeah, that's in terms of the style. It's probably closely related to maybe like Chronicles of Narnia, something like that. Let's see what we can do in the beginning here. First thing is I'm gonna load up the harp by Sound Iron. I just got it and I've used it at my other work for another film score, and I really like the way it feels. You can do glissandos and things like that, so let's see how this works. I mean, the other harp I'm using is by Celtic Era, which is Eduardo Terralante um, sample library, but this one here, it's kind of cool. I don't think I picked the right one actually. Rather than this, let's do this one. And then I think if you click on the controls here, you can see that there is a gliss one. Yep. Yeah, and you can actually just like pick out the different notes like a harp. The harp pedaling is right here on the right side. So let's see, we're in key of D minor. So what we need to do is we're going to naturalize the D, flat the B, and then let's see, you got, I think that's it. Everything else should be natural. So if I go, yeah. So even though I'm playing all the white keys, the B now is a B flat. So I can easily do a glissando if I need to. And it's not just a fast glissando. I can go something like this. Let me play that. Let's see here. Let's see. Let me just do one thing. I need to spread it out more. Okay. I like seeing this, but it kind of takes up a lot of space. So what I'll do is I'll get rid of that screen. Okay, so we have okay, let's see. Let's double check this. This should work. Enable the pedal system to turn off flat keys. Do I have to? Oh, okay, I have to click on that. My bad. So now it should work. There you go. Okay, so let's play around with this. Okay, so doesn't have to be like a whole octave. It's kind of hard to slide only 4 notes, but let's try again. Let's go a little bit longer. That's the idea. Okay, and then here, what if I just got rid of that much? Start on that G and slide it over just a little bit. Okay, or no, I could add that in, see how that sounds. Go, let's see. Something like that. That's the idea. So I think it's starting early. You probably should start around that beat. And I'm gonna do a little bit of these effects throughout the whole piece. So let's see how that sounds. Yeah, that's about right. Let's just go right into the the downbeat there. Cool. All right, so that's one idea I had, just adding little effects here and there. This is the Elysium. I'll just call it Elys harp. Elys. Okay. All right, we got that going. The other thing is, let's just change up this harp idea a bit. So right now I have my chords on the chord track. And just a tip of the day, use a chord track if you are composing a lot and you have to ever come back to something. It's easy to forget what you wrote sometimes, and so, you know, like I can just refer back up to the top of that screen and just play these chords. So that's the general chord progression idea. I think this is too static, and there's just a lot of like plucky downbeats. So rather than that, I thought I'm trying to see what would it sound like if I went something more like this. So going da da. You know, something like that. What if I went? Let's see. Something like that. That's the idea. Let's get rid of a lot of this on the screen here. Let's do that. Haha, better. So we go, gotta practice this. So it's kind of like a piano-esque line, but let's make it more harpy somehow. One thing I could do as just a concept idea is actually just program it in this way, and I can go whoop, and just put the pedaling down on the sustain pedal so that it goes up to there. Let's do something similar here. So go 1, let's see, like that, and then let's get rid of this. Let's just hear those first two to see what's going on here. All right, so let's solo this. Okay, and then these can be just louder in general, so bring this up a bit. same thing. Let's kind of chop this up. Doesn't always have to be low to high, but it's kind of the easiest solution here. Okay, and there's a little bit of this movement here. Let's go dun dun dun. Let's add one more note. Dun 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 dun. Let's go down. Okay, good. As far as quantizing, maybe I'll do a soft quantize and see how that sounds. Maybe not. I thought the C would have been better, but I'm gonna change my mind here. So let's see. That's something. Let's do that. I'm just gonna re-record that. Okay, let's bring that over a bit. Okay, that's the idea. It's kind of close together on the harp there, but I think that's doable. Okay, let's keep going. So now we're back to that D minor chord. Ta-da. Let's just play around with this and actually play into this. Something like that, right? Let's put the click back on and make sure it's not too loud. Okay, let's try again. Try again. It's a very piano. So let me try again. Let's hear that. It can be a little louder. Oh, let's see. There we go. What if I went higher? Something like that. Okay. Let's go back from the top and play it back. let's keep that. And as you guys are listening, what are you hearing in terms of the story that it's presenting? I'm kind of hearing, you know, this very solemn moment in the pivotal scene or moment of the film where the hero has to embark on this big journey or something. Um, so that's the feeling I'm getting. We're setting this tone of just serious, dramatic moment. Um, I kind of like to add something a little more magical in here to make it more fantasy-esque. So, what can we do here? What if we added a music box kind of sound or even a celeste to that? So, let's see what I have. Let's bring up both. So, I have this. I also have this one. Then I have a bunch of music boxes. So, let's see what we can bring up here. Even Critalis would be cool. And then, besides acoustic instruments, which these are all kind of acoustic sample based, what if we also added some synth pads and something to fill in more of that atmosphere, that upper echelon of the frequencies? I think that would be good too. So let's see. Did I turn that on? Might. Let's see. Okay, so everything's working. So that's celeste number 1, celeste number 2. Okay, here's a music box. That paired with the piano would be kind of cool. Let's bring this one down for a sec just to play around with this idea. So if I were to pair these guys, let's just play around with that for a sec. And I think the music box could have some reverb, so let's find that guy. Here we go. So yeah, it does have some. I could use some more, maybe even just like a extra boost in like a parallel reverb here. So let's try something like this, or maybe even a plate. Let's see how that sounds. Back here. Yeah. How's that sounding, by the way? Is everything sounding okay on your end? Okay, let's go back. I think that's good. Maybe a little more. Okay. Okay. As I'm doing that, I'm gonna just mute this gliss thing that I just added. It's throwing me off. I might actually change that or move it to a different spot, but so that's kind of the general idea of that. Let's see what else we have here. I'm not sure what this is. Well, that's nice. It's not as bright, which it could be a good thing. Let's go. Yeah, maybe the voicing should be somewhere around there. Let's try again. That throws me out. It's in the 5/4. That's why. Okay. So. Pair with that piano, doesn't it? Okay, so let's keep playing around. What if we go back to the celeste and see how that sounds? Piano and celeste at the same time. I did it again. 5/4. So that's another idea. Kind of gives that movement. Another idea would just be arpeggiating more. So. Something like that. Let's try that. That's that idea. Let's hear that back. Maybe do another sketch or another approach. Let's see here. Hey, Gerasimos, how I use more bright celeste or less reverb? More movements. Okay, let's try the celeste. Let's stay on the celeste for a bit more. What if I even added it in the beginning? I kind of like just going. Okay, something like that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, that 5/4. The reason why I added that 5/4 was to mimic a retardando, I think, but it kind of throws me off. And also, if I took out the click, I could slow it down and time it, but it's kind of a funky thing there, huh? Let's just keep that going for now, and I'll see if I can do that again. last note, I think I played, let's see. There we go. Okay. Going back to these guys, it's shaping up. So let's do, these are all quarter notes, it looks like. Yeah. Not sure why these are all slivers. Let's fix that. Piano's coming through a little more here. Okay, yeah. So the piano here just needs to blend in, doesn't need to stick out too much. Although the celeste dynamics should be okay the way it is. Okay, so okay, that first one's kind of could be arpeggiated more. Bring that down. Something like that. Bring that down. Okay, that's good. The beginning, let's see. Could probably change that up. Let's see. What's the bassoon playing? That's weird. I just stopped playing. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Let's solo that. Okay, so it's playing like this, but it's not playing on my. Oh, there you go. Okay, so right here, we're going just A, D, F. Maybe we go over to the celeste and complement that, or do like a counter melody. I think that's what we'll do. 2, 3, 4. All right, so that's the feel on that one. I think another thing we can try is adding some synths in there. Just some kind of background filler. So I don't have anything in my template per se. Maybe the closest thing might be something like this. But this is where this will help with the movement more. Yeah, so nothing like that. Let's see. Let's double that. And then I know one off the top of my head, but it'd be cool to experiment with some of the other stuff I've had or I got over the Black Friday sales. But just as an idea starter, let's bring this in. This is Rev X Loops, kind of an older one now. But let's see, like if I did something like this, clean atmospheric, and I think let's see, there's a lower half. So like if I did D, that's the note it's gonna be playing. These are all the different sounds. Yeah, let's see what they have here. Wow, I have a lot. Make it a little more contemporary sounding if you do this, but let's see what happens. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm not sure if that played the right notes. Let's see. Go down here. Should be D right there. Okay, so that's triggering the right note this time, and let's hear that back. Okay. Here actually. So then what we have to do is change the notes, but these are kind of funky. So that's why I don't know if I want to stick with this, because as you program this in, it's like a lot of um, shaping with all the MIDI CC stuff. So if I were to kind of mess around, let's see. Copy that. So if I were to just get an idea going here, basically I would do this, and then I have to, at least with this library, I'd have to shape it and shorten each of these lengths. So go like this, and then do something like this. And then add some reverb tail. And then go back and kind of do the same thing. But I think also shaping the release here, I think is crucial. So is that right? I'm not sure if that did anything, to be honest. But let's add reverb in there, and it's a little bit better. I think you could use more reverb. Let's see. Size, wet. Yeah, so I mean, you get the idea. So if I were to find something similar to that, that would be really nice. So if I could bring up, I'm thinking zebra or omnisphere. I just got zebra and I'm digging it. I use zebra a lot at the other studio where we work on films and things, but personally got it for myself and I'm really digging it. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and find a good pad sound. That'd be nice. And, okay. That's a nice sound. Sad pad, sad strings. Maybe not. Hello. Let's see. Oh, this is kind of nice. So maybe one of this and one of the sad pad as a starting point. Call this cold sympathy. We'll do another one. Now let's call this one sad pad. Oops. Sad pad. And I should have both now. So if I go here, or like that. Okay, so let's play around with this pad idea. Loud, but that's the right approach, I think. I don't want to drown out the celeste. I probably should just bring up the celeste in the mix. So here, why don't we do that now? Okay. And while we're here, if it's too bright sounding, I could dial down some of this in the EQ as well. Okay. All right. So then let's go back to this guy. And we're, oh yeah. So yeah, I brought it down quite a bit. Let's see. Let's go about -4 or something like that. Let's try again. Alright, I gotta see my chords here. Alright, so let's see. Try again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the times where it drops out, this starts to stick out. So I just have to blend that better. Yeah, and I went back onto beat 5 there. Just gotta remember there's a 5/4 on that very beginning. Okay, did I add sustain pedal to this? Yes, I did. let's go ahead and get rid of that. Okay. All right, and then going back to this, let's see. Nice thing about Zebra is it doesn't take too much CPU. And then I think it's just one knob that you can shape with. I mean, you could, of course, map it out to other things, but all right, let's try again. That didn't record. Let's try that again. Oh, you know what? Let's get rid of this. And let's try again. Oh, that was weird. I think I just need a release like that. Okay, so welcome guys, by the way. I see a lot of your messages, so I'll get to it in just a bit. So now I think there still needs to be something underlined there to get that movement going. So revisiting the harp, maybe I need to do something more busy there. Let's take a moment to see what people are saying. So hello guys. We have 7 tiers. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, it's evening over there, huh? It's just the afternoon for us. So movements at 12. Harp movement at 12. Let's see. This is measure 12, Gerasimos. Add harp at 12. Okay. If you're saying like maybe glissando, yeah, we could do something a little more there. Chris Harrison, hey man, I have a few questions. Don't mean to interrupt your flow. I know you use per note articulation. How do you use it so it always plays and prints the right articulation? Sometimes it gets stuck on an articulation. Yeah, this is a good question. I made a video on this, by the way, so if you are curious about that, go ahead and find the one that says how I use expression maps. That's what it's called. And the way I do it is actually through articulation attributes, or the attribute called articulation, not the directional one, but the articulation. And that's what you need to do to make it more consistent throughout. Anyways, I hope that answers your question. It's good to see you, Kerwin. There's a lot of familiar faces, and I'm glad that you guys are all able to come out and just hang out for a bit. All right, so I think what I'd like to do is go back to this harp thing, because there's still something there. Either there, the harp, or maybe some arpeggiated synth stuff. I'm still debating what to do, but I'm gonna actually go back to the synths for a sec, and then I'll go back to the harp. So if the solution I'm trying to find is we need something to help propel this part. It's it's a tender moment, but I feel like it can still be uh, energetic somehow. So let's go back to Zebra for a sec. And what I like to do is let's see something with a pulse. How about that? That's the word I'm trying to find. So these are some older like stock stuff, but even just a bass line would be nice. Something like this is kind of cool. But let's do more of a pulse idea. So let's go to leads, pads, other drums, high arps, low arps. So it'd be one of these. Oh yeah, I don't think this is appropriate for this style. This is a more like Dark Knight stuff. I'll have to get more presets. Okay, so this is more of the idea I'm looking for. Something like, I mean, it's not exactly, but. Mm. Um, that's kind of cool. So going back to this pad. There was something I heard earlier. Was it this one? I think it was this one. It's interesting. So many sounds, so little time. It's kind of quiet. Oh, I see why. It's kind of cool. Anyways, not the sounds I'm looking for. So I'll have to get some more presets and stuff. Let's try Omnisphere. Synths are really fun to play around with, but boy, it can take up so much of your time. So let's see, ARP. This is kind of a shot in the dark. Let's see, let's go to patch browser. And I'm just looking for something pulsy. Give me some ideas. Let's dial this down even more. Let's do more dramatic or euphoric. Let's try euphoric. Okay. kind of neutral sounding. I wonder how that would sound with this. Can't really hear the body or the warmth of it. Just what, in that case, the only thing that sticks out is that high stuff. So I think I'm actually leaning towards now something bassy. So either use more harps and just kind of use that approach with harps, and maybe do something more bassy, like a sub feel. In that case, bass or analog, one of those two would be good. Oh, sorry, here you go. So we have so it's a bit fast. Hmm. Boom, boom, boom. Quarter notes. That's intriguing. So, I'm going down a rabbit hole, I know, but it's kind of fun. What I would do is let's go back to what I was, and then let's do eighth notes and see how that would sound with eighth notes. Is that right? Okay. So that didn't do anything. Speed. Maybe I have to go half of that. Nope. Let's see. How would I be able to get this so it's half the speed? Just out of curiosity. Is this using an LFO? Probably. So let's go half of that. Let's see what happens. Nope. That's not doing anything either. Oh man. So many modulation stuff here. I think it has something to do with this arpeggiator, but I don't think it's working. Yeah, so that's not really doing anything. And then this is the rate. I would imagine it has something to do with the rate. Nope. Okay, well anyways, I get really wound up with this stuff and it's fun to mess around with, but let's move on. Let's just play around with this idea right now. Okay. Hey, you gotta go big sometimes. I don't know if I'm gonna actually do this, but it's intriguing. The only thing is that really changes up the whole feel of this track. So I think I'm gonna ditch that idea. So all I'll say is thanks for staying with me on this journey, and let's actually go back to the harp idea. So on this, I think what it will do is change this harp idea up a bit. So let's just mute that for a second. I think that's better, like already. That's like already better. So let's actually do that. And so make it more. Good. And then let me just double check my EQs and stuff on this to make sure I'm not doing anything weird. I feel like this could use a little more brightness. So if I did that, how would it sound? Maybe here. Okay. I really like this harp sound, but I feel like it's not really poking through or cutting through. Let's see. What else can I do? I could put a saturator on this. So we go whoop. Bring that down. Too much. Okay, let's hear how that sounds. Okay. Oops. Oops. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Also, I made a note here. String part is okay. but I feel like it's lacking a little warmth still. The harps really add a lot to that. But what if I added some more, like even this string bass, I intentionally made it so it dropped out. But what if I added it back in and just play something similar to the cello there? Let's see. So, I mean, the easiest thing to do is double that. All of a sudden, it gives that warmth. So what I need to do is shape that though. And how should I do this? Let's do the bass, the harp, and the voice. Okay. Wait, did I do that right? Okay, and then we're gonna go here. Boom, here's the bass. All right. Okay, and then we're missing here the other part. Let's double that for now. Okay, same idea. Oh. Okay, all right, and then record. And then this tremolo thing. Okay, so here, something's a little funky. I know why. I didn't bring this down, that's why. Okay. I'm gonna have to re-record this. Let's try that again. Make sure the legato is actually touching each other. So I'm not sure if it was triggering the right stuff. I can do better. Something about this line right here. Let's hear that. I think it's okay. So I'll start here and try that again. There. Just lining it up. Yeah. I think it only recorded my expression. Let's try the modulation then. Seems like the number's off. Huh. Like if I go to 0, match that. it's not starting there. Maybe there's a delay, so maybe I'll have to start back even further. Okay, that's the idea. That should warm it up. Also, there's missing cello on this part. I could fill it in with what the bassoon is doing. Something like that. Let's see. Oops. Oh yeah, and so with the articulations, if you're still there, Chris, the way I do the expression maps is there's a drop-down menu, and that's only done if you set up the expression map through here and do the attribute mode. Oh, okay, so I said that wrong before. It's called attribute mode, not articulation mode, but attribute mode instead of the opposite one, which is the direction. And then that way you have a drop down menu, and then I could go legato. The only downside with this approach is you have to do every single one. Every single note has to have articulation set up on it, or else there might be some funky things that happen. Okay, great. All right, so we still have about 45 minutes. I know I'm spending a lot of time on this beginning part, and we gotta cruise along to the middle sections. Honestly, this beginning just seems so thin to me, so we're just trying to make improvements on this. I still think something needs to happen with the synths, and the mixing and techniques on maybe like doing like auto panning would help a lot. We'll come to that in a sec. Let's see what else we could do. There's timpani, there's more percussion stuff we can add. Let's think about it. Okay. For now, the only other thing I can think of is these little glissando things that might help just with some transitions. So we have that da 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 da, and then somewhere here. Let's hear this again. So the problem I'm hearing is it's starting too late, so it has to start somewhere here, like maybe here or here. I wonder if I should just get rid of that 5/4 and so there's not a break. Yeah, what if I did that? Let's cut it and see how that sounds. Okay, so I just cut that. Don't need that. And then, yeah, just add that D back. It's missing it, but I can just draw it, put it in there. Like that. How would that sound? And then just for these other string, drop it down even more. So let's see. Let's do this real quick. I would just do, well, we could probably cut it off sooner. So for one, do this, and then might need to draw this smaller. That might have been too much actually. So let's see. Let's go like that. Okay. Maybe a little more. That should be good. Oops. Roop. Yeah. Let's hear how that sounds. Okay. And the voices are cut off now, so as you notice, that da 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 is not there anymore. But it should be there if I do this. Let's see, da da da. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think I deleted some notes on accident as I was doing this, so I'm going to quickly fix these. Something like that. Okay, and then I'll glue all these parts together again. So we got this. Let's look at this too. Looks good. All right, great, great, great. I think that sounds better. I think the strings can even drop down more or earlier. So cut it off around. Some strings did not cut off. So let's go ahead and match that alongside everything else. Actually, I have a shortcut key for that. There you go. And then let's just drop out on 4. And then going back to this harp, the reason why I did all this cutting of a bar or a beat in this case is for this harp to sound better. There's something awkward about that 5/4 bar, so I just got rid of it altogether. Sorry, hear how that sounds. Let's try again. 1, 2, 2. What if I went? Maybe I'm coming in too early. Let's try 3 and 3, 4, 1, 2. Something like that. Let's try that. 2, 3. Bring this in just a bit. Can be better. Back to that if we need to. That's about it for the beginning part, or this first section. And then let's just make sure let's make sure the this is imprinted in there on the CC7. Okay. All right. My next note was on measure 29. All right. And I love these messages, by the way. Samuel Vargas. What monitor speakers are you using? I'm using some old Mackie monitors. Right now with my headphones, though, I'm just using those Sennheisers 560s. And then with extending the high string notes, yes. Actually, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. I was thinking about that too, actually. And maybe we can come back to that. I really want to go to this middle section. So let's go to the middle section here, starting at this little MIDI marker. So I think we could add more of the other instruments in here. So we have strings. I'm not sure why the vistas are not layered on with this, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. Got this guy here. That's violin 1, violin 2, and viola. Well, should be this technically. Let's try that again. And then, oh yeah, whenever I copy this, I have to do something different. I have to go here and cut that off. Okay. Then I could paste these together like that. Okay, and let's listen to just the Vista stuff. Oh, okay, I know why I separate them out. These are tremolos. So I wonder how it would sound with the Vistas though. I don't hear that much of a difference, so maybe we'll keep that. Although, when it changes, I just want to make sure that these articulations are programmed in correctly. Looks good. No, something. Is this all tremolo here? It is. What about the other ones? These are sustains. Oh, okay. Interesting. So I have viola doing tremolo and the other one's not doing tremolo. I feel like these should just be tremolo. Oh. Is it? Was I just on the wrong spot? I think I was just on the wrong spot. Or I was looking at this. Whatever it was, something's funky. I think here then, if anything, just go quieter on him. So let's go ahead and do this as a kind of a shortcut. We're gonna do this. All right, so that happened. And then let's do one on the modulation as well. Or this. Like that. Or that. There you go. All right, so that shortcut key just makes everything scaled down a bit. And then what I'll have to do though is sort of massage this last part here on each one of these. And bring this up. All right, that should be good. There's, I think, just three instruments. Okay, so let's hear that again. That's better. That way the other instruments can stand out. Okay, so I also have these clarinets and 3 clarinets, and I was thinking about beefing that up or even just replacing it with this right here. Let's actually mute this for a bit. Okay, so going back to 3 clarinets, let's go legato. Okay, good. And let's shape it more. Okay. Let's bring it up just a bit on the volume. And let's solo that. Okay, and then it looks like it's kind of loud, so why don't we just bring this down a bit, like that. And again, I'm just using a shortcut with the markers that are set, and just bringing those curves down. Oh, let's try that again. Okay, and then this one too. Let's go ahead and bring that up a bit. Let's see. Oops, wrong key. I'm forgetting my shortcuts. Yeah. That's good. I think that sounds better than a solo clarinet. Now, what if I added that with flutes here? So, well, actually, let's do this. I might not need these guys. Too low. The legatos are kind of slow. So is there I think there's a way to speed that legato time up if I do this. So what is that? 5? Yeah. So CC5. Okay. Put that with this. What should I do? Maybe bring these in more. These notes here. Okay, so the only one that sounds funny is this one right here. This one sounds a little early. Better. All right, so we got some woodwind stuff. Maybe we could double that with even with oboes. Let's see. Let's go ahead and try that. Good, that sounds good. And then let's listen to this run. Okay. It's, I think it's doing some harmonies there. Yeah, no, it's not. So then if we're going to look at what I wrote originally, do I harmonize? I do, sort of. Yeah, I do harmonize there. So let's go back to bringing this in and deleting this one. I think that's the harmony line. Let's double check here. Yes. Okay. Okay. This sounds a little funky on the oboes, so let's see what's happening here. Come on, oboe. Oh, I know why. Okay, so this is too low. Okay, that's right. Okay. So something's off on that. Oh, I see. Da da da. There's supposed to be like another note right here. Meaning rather than re-articulating it, I kept it going, and I'll just do this little trick here to mimic a tonguing right here. That makes sense. And then I usually like to make this feel more like a performance, but what if I just quantize this, and then I don't know if I should do this legato all, but let's see if that works. And then quantize these guys. Same here. And then if any time they play the same note, I have to not lengthen them. So I'm going to highlight all these guys. Get rid of this. So highlight all these guys. And then anytime there's not a same note, I'm going to just not lengthen them. Bum, bum. Let's see. Think, oh, no, this one too. Okay, and then let's lengthen these guys. That makes sense. Let's shorten that guy. Shorten that guy. What if I shorten it even more? Okay, and then same thing with this one. Maybe rather than doing a hard quantize, let's just do a soft quantize. Okay, and let's do legato. Dun, dun. Soft tongue. Okay. All right. All right, let's go back and hear that all together. Okay, so this is a little harsh. So what I'll do is I'm gonna change that over to this one. And then let's see if I can soften that glissando a bit. 2, 3. So we're in the key of D minor. I feel like I don't have a whole lot of space. So let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Just keep my chords. And then let's see here. Maybe let's just re-record that too. So. On 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So on B3, go. What chord are we on that? That's like a G, right? I wonder if I need to change this and keep it, or change it to a B. So let's do this. Let's call it Gliss Harp 2, Gliss Harp 1. And on this one, Gliss Harp 2, I think I have to change it to B natural. There you go. So I changed that to B natural. And then I think that sounds better. One, two, three, four. 1, 2. Or start with the G. D. Okay, so start with the high D right there. Go down to G. Or 2 octaves. Let's see. All right. So that's the idea. I know it's not, it's not perfect. I'm missing like 2 or 3 notes here. Something like that. Oops. It's really small. And then let's look here. Level that out and see how that sounds. There's a lot of sustain happening there. But that's the idea. Okay. Start the D a little earlier or later, and that should be good. As far as the sustain notes, all that ringing that's happening. Let's see if we can. Maybe cut out some of that middle as a tactic. Let's try. Maybe not too much. That's the idea. I mean, it could be a little smoother here in the beginning. Let's see that note, how that's really close together. Space that out just a bit. Okay, that's the idea. Cool. And then what we need to do is just bring it up in the mix. So rather than doing the MIDI, let's just bring it up in the volume. And then let's pan that over a little bit so it matches the Celtic harp one. Let's put these two together. Hear how it sounds. Yeah, I mean, they sound different tone-wise, so maybe I'll match it and see if that helps. Okay, I might need to also bring a shelf in. Let's also put some reverb on there for the harps, these little glissando ones. Okay. The question is, how long does it trail? So going back to this, should I maybe program in something like that? Okay, and then Although I think this one is gonna have to be here. Oops. Let's hear that. Okay, let's bring that up in the mix too. Although that might make this one in the beginning loud, so let's double check here. Not bad. Let's just bring this down. Maybe like that. Yeah, that's good. Okay, going back to this, I think what will be fun is adding more of the just gliss effects throughout here. So we have this loop on the downbeat of the next bar. Maybe here too. So let's see, go like that, and then go like that. Do I need to do one more? Let's see. Very nice. Okay, so now let's go ahead and let's see what else we could do. Maybe add more motion in the harps there by maybe do piano with it too. I wonder if we could do something there. Okay, so the idea I have is adding like a little accent. Let's add that in. Okay, so here. Let's go ahead and record that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I recorded over it. That's not good. Let's do a MIDI merge. Try again. So that happened in that spot, measure 29 to 45. The other note I had was, oh yeah, incorporate maybe the vocals back in, or the choir, and then some more woodwind stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah, The woodwind stuff, I'm kind of cheating here, just using Hollywood winds. It's kind of fun. I don't mind keeping that there, but maybe with the brass, we can change up the brass stuff to make it a little different. Let's go back here though. Listen to this. That wasn't a bad pass. Let's see. So I got my sustain pedals. Make sure that sustain pedals all look good. Okay. Not bad. Let's hear it without it. Let's see how it sounds by if I were to just mute that real quick and go and then hear the whole thing. Let's hear with it. It adds a little bit of something there, but at the same time, I don't think it needs it. Or if we were to like add it on the second time, like this, and go something like this. Rather than going boom, just those sparse notes. What if I did, let's get rid of this too. Oops. What if I did something like this? Triplet, or like maybe something else can do that, but here's the idea. So let's play with that. That's the idea. Let's do that again. So I think I know what I'm hearing now. Oops. more time. Let's try that. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, and. I'm starting on the wrong spot. It should be on 37. 2, 3. Oops. We can do this. Ready, and. Okay. Let's reset. We got this. 2, 3, and. Okay, come on. 3, and. Okay, just gotta remember that hand shape, and then once I have that, I can keep going. 2, 3, and. Something like that. Okay, so then we just go here, and I think I don't need to quantize the first half, honestly. I mean, maybe, we'll see. But then if I go here and do that, like that, bring this one over a bit, should be able to get that a little tighter. So it's triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it. Where are we? Da, da, da. Is this triplets? Maybe it's not a triplet. One, da 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 da. I think it is. Da 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 da. Oh, I see. So the yeah, I did kind of flub the beginning of that. Okay. Let's hear it. Da 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 da. Oh yeah, it slows down kind of, which it should naturally slow down, but this is where doing it in a mock-up is hard to make it sound natural. Okay, and then somewhere here it's just a little off, or way off in terms of the beat. So like that, and all of this is a beat ahead. Okay. Okay, great, we got it. So then we're gonna put this with a harp, just as an idea. So we have this, and bring that up here, and here's how the harp sounds soloed. Okay, there was one note that was off, so we go back here. Was it here? No, I'm not hearing it. Let's hear that with the harp one more time. Maybe right here. And off. Okay, let's bring out the sustain pedal down on this part. Oops. Okay. That should cut through pretty well. Let's hear it with everything. Sounds pretty good. This part can just bring up more somehow. Just a little loud, but that's the idea. Bring it up so it pokes through right there. All right, great. I'm really liking that part. It still needs a lot of work here. Over on this moment, there's a lot of high strings happening. I think it would be nice to have some mid warmth to it somehow, but I am running a little bit out of time here. I had an appointment that's kind of pending right now at 1:30, so depending if it actually goes through or not, then we might be able to do this. So sorry, apologize for pulling out my phone here, but I was waiting on somebody here. Okay, yeah, so I do have an appointment at 1:30. I was hearing back from them, so what I'll have to do, let's spend maybe 5-10 more minutes just to kind of tighten up what we just worked on today, and then I think I'll spend some more time on this on another live stream. If I feel like there's not enough material to work on this and finalize it on a live stream, I might just do it on my own. But with that being said, I have some questions. Let's take a moment just to read that over. Samuel, would you consider adding some low brass stabs to complement the high brass? Probably. I might even not just do stabs there, but I'm thinking maybe do more counter melody stuff with the low brass and low strings as another solution. And then Forza, hi, are you self-taught or did you take lessons? Yes, I did take some lessons during that time. I was actually a music major for education, and so I was a music teacher during that time. And I learned a lot of orchestration, just hands-on, conducting in front of orchestras and bands. So that's kind of my training. A lot of it is just like kind of going on your own as well, being self-taught that way in a sense. But I did take some composition lessons from professors. Okay, let's go back to the top and let's see here. On a few sections here, I think the upper strings are kind of loud, although I love the energy behind it, and so I could bring that down and just match it better so that when it goes here, it's not as drastic. So what I would do is maybe just scale this down a bit. Something like that. See how it pokes through a lot? What if we dial that down a bit? That's better. I do like the energy though, like how it moves and it really pulls and pushes there. So kind of have to find a good medium in between. And then as the high strings do that, like the low strings can be more active as well. Kind of boring there. So let's see. Ooh. Oops. I'm actually not even highlighted on there, so let's see. Right on these guys, I would say do like a little run. Da, da. Let's see. Da, da, da. Let's do that. That's better. And then Samuel had a good idea in the beginning. So just one idea to toy around with is more high strings in the beginning here. So what if I did just like a high string note here in the Vista? Just to get it started at least. Let's do a high D. Let's try it one more time. Should just move more. Anyways, I'm gonna do one pass on this, and then I'll have to come back to this. The idea there. I was just messing around, but what I'll do is I'm gonna color this differently so I remember, or am I able to? Maybe not. But what I'll do is color this outside so I can come back to it in a different color. Let's just do it as gray, or just gray. So I just know I gotta look at that. Okay, well, thanks for watching, guys. Let me show you my face here. So I really enjoyed working through this pass. There's a lot to do when you are, you know, going through a composition that's like about 80% there. I don't know if I would say 80%, but somewhere around there where you've put a lot of time in already, and then you come back to a year later and you're like, huh, like there's just so much that you felt was missing, and then it's just a whole relearning process of the track, and then whatever you need to do to add to it, improve on. Is a tedious process, as you can see here, but I think it's worth doing and showing you guys. If you have any other questions, always feel free to hit me up in the comments. With that being said, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Go ahead and like that button. That way you can have this video be more visible out there into the world. So, all right, well, thanks a lot, guys. I will see you next time. Take care.